The year is 1793. The citizens of France have risen against the oppression of the state and the monarchy. They have executed the king and queen and created what history will know as the French Revolution.
Men are born and remain free and equal in their rights.
The infant revolutionary state has attempted to secure a future where freedom, equality, and happiness are assured, but distrust and suspicion has bred fear. Fear that will lead to the death of revolutionary leaders like Danton, Guillotine, and Saint-Just, and thousands of ordinary people by the swift blade of Madame Guillotine. This royal apartment, looted and ransacked by the mob, these torn drapes that formed a background to the splendor of kingship, are now in the hands of the revolutionaries as a court.
The tribunal, according to the unanimous decision of the jury, which complied with the indictment of the public prosecutor, and according to the laws quoted by him, condemns the said prisoners to death. Declares in accordance with the law that their possessions, if they have any within the territory of France, are acquired and confiscated for the benefit of the Republic, and orders that, at the request of the public prosecutor, the present judgment shall be executed in the Place de la Révolution, and printed and displayed throughout the Republic.
Greetings, my friends. At last we are to meet. You are the victims of the revolution. I am the creation of the revolution and the servant of the revolution, for I am the guillotine. Do not recoil, for I am swift and I am painless. I embrace those high ideals of the revolution: equality, humanity, and scientific advance. The government had sought to abandon the death penalty, but the National Assembly retained it in many different forms. Men died according to their social standing, many in slow, painful, and brutish manners. Such was not the spirit of equality and humanity, the spirit of our revolution. My Creator brought me before the Assembly and extolled my praise.
The machine falls like a thunderbolt. The head flies off, the blood spurts forth, the victim is no more. Gentlemen, with my machine I can have your heads off in the twinkling of an eye, and you will not feel the slightest pain.
Such was my master, my Creator, the doctor, Joseph Ignace Guillotine. Arrangements were undertaken by Dr. Anton Louis, secretary to the Academy of Surgeons, and the first of my sisters was built by one Tobias Schmidt, a German constructor of harpsichords. Tests were conducted upon pauper corpses and on live sheep and calves before the first actor was called to stand upon my stage. Nicolas Jacques Pelletier, the highwayman, in April of 1792. Soon my sisters stood in each département. But I am not remembered for the steady stream of petty criminals forced to ascend my steps. My greatest days were in 1793, when thousands of political undesirables and counter-revolutionaries fell to my blade in the days of the Terror. 17,000 in 18 months, and all classes dispatched with speed and equality. 2,500 in Paris alone, sometimes 30 in one day, so very speedily. Usually, sometimes a tangled rope, a blunted blade, a strangled cry so soon cut off. I was the symbol of the revolution, its god, the apostle, Saint Guillotine. The mob came to me to celebrate their Red Mass. Returned to their cells, the condemned were prepared. Long hair, high collars cut away, their hands tied behind their backs. Thence to the open horse-drawn carts, the tumbrils in the streets, there to suffer the shouts, insults, and humiliation of the mob, the audience at the theatre of the guillotine. Now to the scaffold and those stumbling steps up onto my stage. Pushed, strapped against an upright board, tipped and slid beneath the clamp, beneath the blade, so quick, so very fast. Sometimes the head will bounce into the crowd, but usually into the bloody basket, quickly snatched and held aloft, still dripping life for all to see, held by the hair, or by an ear. Sometimes those vulture surgeons who slapped the cheek, pumped up fresh blood, placed back the head, all in the name of science. And now, at last, we meet. Au revoir, mes amis.